Libra, Merry Christmas and a happy Yuletide greetings to you all. I have a little bit different of a setup today because I'm not home for the holidays. My cards don't want to cooperate. This is a very interesting morning. However, the description box has not changed. So if you are looking for the placements of the cards and the significance of the spread, please just click on the description box below. Now that I got my cards cooperating with me, Libra, 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 you cannot make up your mind. You're having a very difficult time making up your mind, and you are playing a political game. You are performing with people so they cannot see that you cannot make up your mind. You're very stressed about this, but you're playing it cool. Cool as a cucumber. Most of the people around you would not know the inner turmoil that's happening inside. Deep down inside, you want to reach out. Okay? You are appraising the situation at hand. And you're thinking of reaching out, but you're not going to. Because you feel like every time you reach out, you get another sword in your back. You want to believe that the worst is behind you. And you recognize that there is somebody or something that you need to go to, either travel to or talk to in order to get this off your mind. But you're very, very hesitant to go to this person, okay? These three cards together tell me that you are scared to really, really show these true feelings. And you are stuck. You see a million paths and you just don't know which one to take. Okay, so I'm not saying you aren't looking for a way out of this situation. I'm saying you have 5 or 6 ways out of the situation, but you're trying to weigh out which one is the best way. To which, and this comes up a lot whenever the 7 of Cups comes up, either in the upright or the inverse. I think it happened with Cancer today, too. What I always tell people is, yes, you may have a lot of choices laying in front of you, but these choices are timed. Every window of opportunity will eventually close. So there comes to a point where if you wait too long, the decision will be made for you. Okay, so think about that. Do you want to make this decision, or do you want this decision to be made for you just from time alone? Libras do that a lot. Libras do that a lot. So I see communication as your possible outcome, and I see more pain in your journey ahead. So let's specifically focus on this communication or travel. This is forward movement. This is reaching out. What do we got for reaching out for Libra? So here you are resting and contemplating everything that you've done with your resources in the past, okay? This is you really, really focusing on your tribe, on who's been there for you, who hasn't been there for you, who do you get the best results from, what have you been through recently. This is you evaluating what you have available to make this choice. And this is you seeking change. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. Forgive my bluntness, but I often see this as the guy riding into town with his dick in his hand. Is what it is. But the reason I phrase it like that is this is somebody who comes in with a new idea, new growth, new passion, makes a bunch of changes, doesn't think about the consequences, and then boom, leaves town again. So not only is he left dealing with the consequences of his actions, but others are left dealing with the consequences of their actions. And honestly, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is the person you're reaching out to, be it communicating with or traveling. So I have one question to ask you, Libra. If you're constantly relying on this person, how invested is this person in your life versus how invested are they in theirs? Does this person come in when you call them, create a bunch of chaos and leave, and then you're stuck not knowing what to do next? You're stuck having to play that role so people don't see how nervous you really are? You're stuck with another sword in your back? Who is this person, Libra? Do you really need them in your life? Is the excitement that this person creates worth all the chaos that follows when they leave? You're holding on very, very tightly to a constant forward movement that doesn't come from yourself. What happens if you call on this person and they don't want to come in anymore? What happens to your self-worth then? Libra, you've been struggling for a couple of weeks now. I want to say a couple of weeks ago I did a read for you that was entitled Cognitive Dissonance. This reading here deals with codependence. You're constantly seeking an external source to solve an internal problem. And if the person you're reaching out to really, really cared, then they would help you find something internal to solve an internal problem. They wouldn't send you out chasing more external solutions to your internal problem. But they do it because it's not you they care about. It's themselves. You're resting your codependency on somebody who's using you for entertainment, Libra. And I'm sorry, these are very harsh words to hear out of Christmas morning. But sometimes we have to face those difficult things in life in order to find something inside that will truly make us happy. Libra, you've had a go at it for a good month. You've been having these very heavy readings. I hope you're finding messages that truly do serve your highest good. And if you are having these difficult choices to make in life in these very difficult times, I recommend going back over a couple of those readings and reaching out to people who don't cause this type of chaos. Be it a mother or a friend who's been there for longer than this person, or just somebody who has more sympathy and empathy for your situation rather than this chaotic wild goose chase that you seem to go on week after week. I don't know who this person is, but like I said, they come in, they cause a lot of chaos, and then they leave, and you're left with the aftermath. And the aftermath doesn't feel good, but when the chaos comes in, the chaos feels good. So what's your responsibility in this? What's their responsibility in this? And what is the outcome every time you invite this person in? Libra, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I will see you next time.